Hello, welcome back to Free Dad Raid Shadow Legends free to play for 2024. We are on day 10 for our daily logins. Wanted to give you all a quick update on kind of where we're at and kind of goal progression. And then at the end of the video, we are going to pull this sacred shard. Hopefully, we can get our first legendary champion or a really good epic. Um, we are just pulling for the sake of the video. We did get this from our campaign for being able to complete our next difficulty. So we had it, where we at? We're able to do hard, and we got, or was it brutal? We were able to do brutal. I did not pay attention to that, so we probably should go back and do hard because we were able to all the way go through and brutal it. So we were able to get this last one. So right now I have been just farming brutal stage 6 on this Palace of Arivian to work on our speed boots. That's one thing that I want to get more of is this 5-star speed boots. So that has been what we've been doing as a one-man team with Kale, and then we've been throwing in some food. As you might have been able to see from that sneak peek, we did get our referral bonuses up to level 10. We have a friend playing, and we did just the 2 free ones. I have a video on how to do self-referrals on Mac without using BlueStacks and how to easily get those level 10 so that way you do get this free champion, Marsa. We were able to collect her, got her upgraded to 5-star, and then we're just going to keep working through her progression when it comes to it. What I really like about this champion is she has that revives all dead allies, and then she heals a target by 30% and also fills their turn meter by 30%. She has the A1 that has a chance of sleeping, which is not as important to us. But then she also has, whenever an ally uses an active skill, has a 20% chance of decreasing the cooldown of that skill by 1 turn. Um, we will ascend her on this next couple of days to get this when we really want to get books in her to make this every single time versus a 3-turn cooldown. She will be slowly worked into my clan boss team, I think, instead of our rock roost, because we're starting to need more survivability for our 2 main damage dealers and our decrease attack champion. Um, it's difficult with her being our fastest one. She's not built as well as she should be, but she has some gear that we're going to head and we're going to upgrade that too because we are currently really, really close to being able to 1-star. So at 3.62 million, and you need 3.38. We are so close to being able to 1-star to get this. And then we'd be able to 1-star easy, we'd be able to 1-star normal, and then we'd be able to throw 2 stars in our hard chest. So we'd be able to consistently at least get this warrior chest, if not more, depending on how well the team gets built up. And then we'll start working on being able to 1-star this hard. Is going to be our next challenge. It might depend on who we get from this sacred shard at the end of the video. When it comes to our arena, we are pretty comfortably setting in silver 2, or sorry, silver 4. How we're doing this is we're constantly refreshing this. We're letting our team run this speed tune, and we're just finding these one-man teams or these other teams such as ourselves that have just somehow built their way up in here, and we're able to take them out. So we have another one, and we have another one here. So there's almost always one every time that I have refreshed all these 15 minutes. And it's just important to remember when you're doing a couple runs, hey, instead of throwing all 50 battles on that one, maybe throw like 10 and then come back and be like, hey, did it refresh yet? If it did refresh, let's go ahead and see what we have for it so we can keep working on those arena bonuses. We do have those challenges right now to get in the gold one. I'm really trying to get in the gold one by day 14. I think 2 weeks to get in the gold one is doable. You have teams like this where we might beat them, we might not beat them. Um, I'm tempted to do it, and I think I will just because we did get Kel to level 60, which I think will make a big difference here. Oh, yeah, that was easy. So we have a pretty well built out team. We've been kind of working through it. Even this one, I feel like we're going to be able to beat because I think we'll win the speed battle. She's just going to be really annoying. Um, she will revive. Okay, didn't even get a turn. So this is kind of how our team's been working right now. We've just really been going through, and if they do have a 60, we probably leave it alone. If they don't have a level 60, we're more willing to attack it, even if their team power is higher. Because once you do get your starter to level 60, he's going to hit a ton harder, and he's going to make a much bigger impact. And just when I said that, she is really, really good. I think that counterattack really screwed us. But some you win, some you lose. So that's going to be it for the arena today. Um, Tag team, we're just trying to really float up here so we can go. We're working on our bazaar. So we've been getting fragments. Right now, we're two in. We're needing to use some more tag teams so that way we can get back to 360. So we can buy this to refresh. Hopefully, going to be able to do this in 100 days. We're just needing more champions that are going to be arena focused. With our faction wars, we're up to 40 stars, which have been great for our free little bonuses on our way to Lydia. I haven't done anything with dungeons, so there's going to be no progress on dungeons for it. And then with that in mind, let's go ahead and check our events. So we have our champion training event here. We have been busting through this. We do have a goal to get all of this done. I do think it's doable. I'm about halfway through. We've been able to upgrade more champions throughout the time. That's kind of what you want to be doing right now is this upgrade. We do have these 50 battles right here, which will really be beneficial, but books. I'm really hunting for books right now. So we have another legendary book, what makes us 5 books, and we're going to have an epic book. We still need books in our Demarsa. We still need books in our Demitha. So I'm really trying to find anytime that they have an epic book that I think is reachable, we're going to kind of push hard. I don't think this one is going to be reachable because we're going to be locked on silver when it comes to the artifact event. I'm a little torn on this one because it's only a rare book, but I think we do have the pieces setting there. But I don't think we're going to go ahead and use the silver for this one. When it comes to the tournaments, if you did notice, we are setting at second place on one of the tournaments, which to no surprise, most likely is our arena. We are refreshing this. We're really trying to get some more of this relentless gear. This is really good for a ton of different stuff, and I'd love to get more of the clan boss champions in better relentless gear. And that's also the same champions that we're most likely will be using all our dungeons, especially when it comes to Fire Knight. The more hits we can get on the Fire Knight, the better. The more hits we can get on the Spider, the better. So I've been really trying to float up at least into these top threes. We have a day in 15 hours. So who knows what other people are going to be able to bust through. But we're just constantly refreshing, checking it to make sure we're up there. With that said, that's going to be all the updates for today. So let's go ahead and pull our sacred. It will at least be a epic or legendary. It looks like it's going to be epic. And it's going to be a Hellgazer. So I don't know off the top of my head what Hellgazer does. I do not think she is going to be a big bonus for us. So an A1, 30% chance at decreased defense. Removes all buffs from this champion. Then place an increased attack buff on this champion. Then grants an extra turn. And then she attacks on each critical hit, fills the champion's turn by 10%. And then she has an arena. Okay, so it does look like arena is going to be the campaign focus, or the arena is going to be this champion's focus, as I probably would have guessed. Maybe some spider nukage. I don't think she's going to be that important. I do think she is going to be part of a fusion. Let's see. I was really hoping she was going to be one of these, but it does not look like it. So maybe she is not part of a fusion, but she's going to be in our faction wars. So she's going to help us get a couple champion levels into there. And that is going to be it for our video today. We're working on making a beginner's guide for Raid Shadow Legends to kind of understand the game a little bit better as we've went through this playthrough another time. Um, to get better experience on there, to hopefully you guys can learn from all of my mistakes that I've been able to learn from, and we will go from there. Thank you everybody for watching. If you do like this content, please like and subscribe, or if you have any suggestions, open the comments, so please put a comment down there with any suggestions on direction you'd like to see, or just things that I might be missing and that I'm doing day to day in here. As always, have a great day and a rest of your week, and have a great rest of your week. Bye.